My name is Taylor Bradyhot. Welcome to Bloom, Arise, and Shine, Overcomer. I believe that every son and daughter of the Most High is blooming into the purposes of their destiny, and that we are created to overcome every obstacle that's in front of us, and that we are victorious in Jesus Christ. I also believe that we are called to rise and shine the light of Jesus Christ. And that is what we are created for, and that's who we are in Him. I have a very deep love for Africa, and more specifically, Uganda. Over the past 5 years, God has birthed a very big dream that only He can do with moving over to Uganda and impacting the children and families there. This dream is huge, and it started with just little seeds that were being planted by people who would speak into my life, and when I went over to Africa and Rwanda in 2019. So now, here in year 2026, I am preparing to move over to Uganda, Africa long term. I'm also preparing to marry a man named Fred over in Uganda, that we share the same passion and same purposes in wanting to create an environment for youth and for children and mothers and fathers to be discipled and loved and learn academics and vocational skills. That's what we're planning on doing. We are still a lot that we are figuring out, and still much that we are waiting on the Lord to bring into place. But what we do know is that we have a heart for children and a heart for the youth, and that we know that they can overcome anything that's in front of them because of the power and the love of Jesus Christ, that He is the one who gives us the strength and is victorious. So I will be going over there to teach special needs kids, that they get teaching strategies and academic material of how they can overcome their disabilities, and also teach community members and families that children with disabilities is not a curse, and that they are loved by the Lord, and that even though they may have a disability, that God will use that weakness to glorify Him. And so while I'm there in Uganda, I will be sharing stories of transformation of the people there, of how God has changed their life. I believe that every person's story is worth to be heard, and that we can learn a lot from other people's stories. So I'm inviting you to be part of the journey and of the stories that will be going on in Uganda, and even the ones that are here, that as I am preparing to move over to Uganda. So welcome to the journey with me. Welcome to be part of it. The next episode will be about why I started an organization in Uganda. I started an organization called St. Bruno Children's Community Foundation, and I will go more into this on my next episode. Thank you for listening.